The Purple and Chief show is just getting an unprecedented amount of tweets coming through. And I've got the iPad tonight, which is normally the domain of the Lonewolf, who we understand it tells us he reads them just as they come through, Chief. Well, I get the feeling that the tide of public opinion may have turned. And let me just read you a little snapshot of the ones that are coming through tonight. Paul Ager says, has anyone told Harry Gary you never take a holiday? Chief stars tonight, no need for Harry Gary to return. That's the sort of tone, Damo, I'm hearing a lot of on Twitter. Nick says, Jason Dunstall leading the Bonaire best on ground so far, all over it. Who needs the Wolf? Gavin Healy, love the broadcast. Ditch the Wolf and more people will listen. Hashtag the Warrior rule. So even a bit of support for Purple. And Ben Walker, there comes a time when every team have to cut someone adrift who's holding them back. Fly free without the Wolf boys. He's nobody anyway. That's just in order.
Perhaps the best one we've had. And I think that Wolf and Driftwood have a lot in common. And eventually you just let it float away. Duke, love it.
That's what we're hearing here at half-time, Damo. That's the Purple and Chief show.
We need to wind up here. And I've been ferociously hitting the old talkback button to the producer, Duke. And pretty much saying to him, we need to get out of Dodge. We've done an unbelievably good job of covering this game, Chief, but we're just about done.
And I think we've got a real insight for me being here in Queensland, Chief's home state.
Yep.
It gives you an insight into why Chief is perhaps one of the more, unusual cats that I've ever met.
No doubt about that.
There's a few of them around here tonight.
There are, and the Chief's mates. The good votes, Chief, controlled by yourself?
I threw a vote to Simon Black. I just like the fact that he battled pretty much one out in the midfield. Thought he was pretty good. I could have squeezed in Darren Jolie, but really didn't want to put a ruckman in the vote, so I gave 2 to Paul Seedsman. Now, I like the way this bloke plays.
Did you pot someone in the good votes?
I reckon Paul Seedsman's a ripper. He's ended up with 28 possessions. I think it was hard to go past Dane Swan, as he said, doing what he does best in the middle of the ground.
All right, this is something we're looking forward to. It's the first, the Big Duke. Of course, a caller, and so I don't think this has happened before. But got the votes of the players that weren't as good.
Not overly comfortable with this, Jim, because as a caller, you are looking through the binoculars and you're not, been able to see things behind the play. And this was thrown at me with about 5 minutes to go in the last quarter. I'd like a special mention. I will get on with it. Special mention to the Lone Wolf. Unprecedented, didn't turn up tonight, and I'd like to give him some votes, but that would be the weak option.
On the back of a cashy.
Which is extraordinary in itself. That's how our night started tonight, and it unravelled from there.
Yep.
I'm going to give one vote to a man who has he plays for Collingwood. Played a lot of footy. He was a high-profile recruit this year. He started his year in good form, but
low hanging.
What are you talking about?
218 gamer.
Only 12 possessions tonight. Quentin Lynch, one vote.
Potting big blokes of his own ilk.
Yep, there we are.
This man, I reckon, would be winning Brisbane Lions, the Brisbane Lions best and fairest. He's averaging 24 disposals coming into tonight. 64 games, so he qualifies.
Oh, no.
And
you are kidding.
You potted him all night, Chief. You circled him on my sheet.
You are kidding.
He was tagged out of it horrifically by McCaffrey. Pierce Hanley, only 11 disposals, couple of votes for Pierce.
Adapted to the game.
Yeah, he hadn't got a clue this bloke.
And this gives me no pleasure at all to do this, but the man that he was set the task of playing on tonight has gone on to be the best player on the ground. I think Chief overlooked it, but Dane Swan dominated from start to finish. He had a man go with him up until the third quarter when he was subbed out. And at that stage, he only had 9 possessions, and he's come across.
He went off with a bad shoulder.
Oh, no.
He got subbed out injured.
His opponent at that stage was best on the ground, Chief.
You're kidding yourself.
Brent Maloney.
You know what? You just proved that you're a ruckman, Duke.
What are you talking
Duke,
about?
a reluctant vote giver and getting potted as he gives them.
Big, tall and dumb, Jim. That's all you can say.
Oh, yeah.
Hot and injured blokes. How hard?
It's time we wound this up, Duke.
There.
I think
that's enough.
We've just about had
Brent
enough.
Maloney's played his heart out with a fractured shoulder, and
Been a long
Duke's
week,
potted him.
Try and argue with that. Why are you nodding as you say that, Chief?
Not nodding at all, mate. You shot Bambi.
49 points for Collingwood in the end. In front of 26,626. Your bye, Chief, when we get to the bar.
I hate you, Jim.
This has been our pleasure.
Never wanted to punch anyone more.